Greetings, citizens of Tetris. It is your old pal, Van Dweller. Why do I hear myself? That's not good. Oh my God. Okay, yeah, there we go. Yes, it's your old befuddled pal, Van Dweller, back with more classic Tetris Monthly Masters event for January 2026. And what we've got for you right now is kind of a banger of a bracket. It's the red and pink top 16, Alext versus Winter, Dog versus Iball, and then the winner will play the winner to determine a semi-finalist. So, that is not what we wanted to show you. We want to show you the top 8. So, yeah, we will determine our third semi-finalist. Winner of this whole thing will play against Blue Scooty in the semi-finals. So yeah, this is a banger of a bracket. Alext 7 Masters wins. Dog with 12. Iball has been in the finals, and then Winter trying to shoot her shot and see what she can do to try to get through. I mean, it's a rough bracket to land in, but yeah, this is gonna be a feisty one. Pretty excited about it. Now, later today, we are going to have some more Tetris. It's going to be Das Masters. That will start at basically 3 hours from now. That will be Sharky. Oh, who knows? We might extend into that time, but it's supposed to be Sharky versus Peak, Winner versus Bendy. That's in Das Masters Green, and then Cobra versus Andy. So top players, playing tonight. And really this afternoon. So a ton of Tetris. Excited, especially to be doing it right here during the AFC Championship game, where my team hasn't been in it in about 5 years. But I'm excited. No, I really am. I can't wait. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at our rules. The rules say that this is a 32-player single elimination flat bracket tournament based on the 1989 version of Tetris released by Nintendo for the Nintendo Entertainment System on NTSC consoles. Players can play an emulator or console as long as the game mechanics, appearance, and statistics are unmodified. They can use any controller as long as no big buttons or turbo functions used with electronic or mechanical. Biological turbo only. The matches are best of 5, so the first player to 3 wins is the winner of the match. Level 18 starts all the way through level 39. Super kill screen should be turned on. Uncapped score, same P sets. Re-rolled in between each game of the match. Do not receive any in-game advice. Do not pause unless a commentator tells you. If you do experience tech issues with OBS, PC, internet, camera, capture, whatever, just keep playing. I will sort it out. And the winner gets absolutely something, and that is a share in a prize pool, which has swelled, whatever, other synonyms. My thesaurus is not handy. To $1,600 since the last time that we did a Masters event. We have had a $1,000 contribution from Scott Gray. So that gets us a huge amount closer to our $2,000 monthly top 8 incentive. The rest is up to y'all. I mean, Scott has done the heavy lifting here. You guys just tap it in. Just tap it in. Go to your home. Are you too good for your home? Yes, that's it. $400. That's it. All we got to raise between now and the end of the tournament. So amazing, Scott. Thank you so very much for your contribution. And thank you to everybody else who has contributed to the prize pool as well. Really, really thank you so much, players. It means a lot to them, believe me. So that is amazing. If you do want to contribute to the prize pool, use that Matcherino command. I'm going to put it in. I'll do the first one. First one's free. Use that Matcherino command. It'll bring up some links. One that says CTM Gen or ME or Masters. That is the one. Click on that. It'll take you to the landing page for this tournament with our prize pool partner, Matcherino. Look at the top right-hand corner of the screen. You'll see a button that says log in. Click on that to log in. You can use your existing Twitch or YouTube or Discord account. And once you're in, look on the right side of the screen. It says contribute on a button. It's colored like mustard. It's delicious. Click on it. And then from there, go ahead and choose the amount, your payment method. And, whatever. Just dump in whatever you got. Whatever you got, dump it in. Let's get to $2,000. And yeah, thanks again, everybody who contributed. If you're watching after the fact, go to the description of the YouTube VOD and you will see the link. That's how to support the players. If you want to support the channel, that's something you can do. You can go to patreon.com/monthlytetris, make an ongoing pledge of support just like these people have done. Big shout to Scott Gray, Jane the Window, Kanan Tacky, Madelsberger, Nate, Mr. Brain, Corporal Shelby, Junior Troyden, Kim M, Cat Kit, Javanti, Jason, Sunny, and all the rest, some other people on this slide and some not on this slide, and definitely do. But thank you so much for your support. So use the support command, though, if you don't like Patreon, you want to find other ways to support us. We have some ways to make a one-time contribution. We can also make a recurring contribution via Streamlabs and PayPal, I'm pretty sure. If you're watching on YouTube, you got super chats, you got super stickers, other super options. You can join the channel as a member. Click the join button just below the video player. You can also gift a channel membership. You can give multiple channel memberships. Over on Twitch, you've got bits. You can subscribe to the channel. You can gift a subscription to the channel. You can gift multiple subscriptions to the channel. And if you're an Amazon Prime member, you get an Amazon Prime, Twitch Prime gaming subscription to apply to the streamer of your choice all across Twitch once a month. But it is use it or lose it. You cannot save these or stack them. So don't lose it. Use it on us, at least some of the time, right? Once in a while, throw us the help. We could really use it. So thanks everybody who's supporting us. Really appreciate that. Going to go ahead and flop on over to our scene. We're going to be a big, giant Alext. There he is. He's huge. Let's go ahead and refresh all our players, get their cams and stencils in order. This is some stencil. I don't know. I don't know why the stencil looks like that, but we'll fix it. We're going to reset the whole thing. And yeah, there it is. I figured that was on our side. Although Alex is slightly off stencil, but nowhere near what it looked like. But he's also huge. I mean, look at this big, giant Alext. He's so big. He's full of Dippin' Dots. You know, he's been eating those Dippin' Dots. He's grown a foot, I'm sure, since last we saw him. Alex loves those Dippin' Dots. Did you know that? He loves them. All right, so we'll get him going over here. You know, he's got like a professional studio now. I mean, look at this setup from Alex. He's got like a professional camera now. Holy moly. You were about to play Alex later. What are you going to play him in? He's got his game face on. I mean, he is locked. He is locked in. All right, there he is. He's in a professional studio. And he's wearing like some sort of windbreaker. Man. All right, let's he is locked in. All right, let's go ahead and refresh and get winter going. And I'm sure this stencil is going to be perfect. Of course it is. Of course. All right, we'll get this whole situation situated. Yes. Doodle-doo, doodle-doo, doodle-doo. Okay. All right. It's got like leather futon, leather chairs, leather jackets. Holy moly. He looks scary. All right, players, I am going to go ahead and give you some pieces. Here, let's hit. All right, we'll do this as the opening song, but then I've just hit random. If Alex gets a 1.8 right here, I'm going bald. It says, ho back YouTube Blade Man. All right, ho back YouTube Blade Man. Deal. All right, the pieces are here, players. F9, A6, 3A. And then I got to pull up Gamecast on ESPN so I can see what's happening with my Patriots. Last I looked, we were losing. It's very upsetting. You're double flipping. Oh no. 2 minutes. Oh God. It'll be halftime by the time we start. Oh, that's true. Oh, I hear Sue clapping. That means we did something. So Sue gets to watch it. I don't get to watch it. But she does a good job of like clapping to let me know that something good happened. So usually if she claps, it means a touchdown. And then if she goes, yeah, or, then it's like an interception or something like that. Any more thoughts on challengers, Vandy? Evesy, I've seen all your posts there. I haven't sat down to give it any explicit thought, but it's definitely the direction that I would like to go, but probably the 8-player version, not a 16-player version. So, 2 words, bad refs. You need to meet Sue. You've met Sue. Jay Healy says, this may be my first time watching a classic Tetris match live. Well, yeah, you've picked a really good time because this is a very good bracket. We got 3 matches for you, and we have 19, a combined 19 wins in our Masters tournament, and we have a combined 4 CTWC championships. They're sort of the live world, the in-person world championship CTWC, and sort of the monthly online world championship is kind of what you're watching now. And and 2 of these players have had a really crazy amount of success too, and we have definitely some of the best players in the world. So hopefully you enjoy it. If you don't like this, you don't like Tetris. That's really what it comes down to. And Alex is warming up. Did the pieces get in the chat? Did they go in there? Yeah, they did. All right. Winter pinned him. F9, A6, 3A. All right, well, at least it's gonna. I'm gonna try not to spoil the football game, but you know me. I don't care about spoilers. Oh, Alex D. All right, that's it. Alex D. Time to put in the pieces. Put them in. That's it. It's time. Enough. Oam says it's crazy how much Tetris players evolved from 2016 till now. Crazy. It is. Jay Plays Tetris says, I heard my mom clapping, so I'm guessing something good happened for the Patriots. Yeah, I guess moms and girlfriends love to clap from the other room when things, go well. The sound of one mom clapping. All right, F9, A6, 3A. It looks like both players have signaled ready, and they've got the same pieces, and it's the top 16, so let's go ahead and get them started. Alex T and Winter in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Where's Alex T? Alex T disappeared. All right, he's back. It's very rude. What did I say? What did I say that's rude? What did I say that's rude? Oh my God, I'm rude? Oh my God. Well, you guys know I have a long history of toxicity in this community. Very rude. On the left side of your screen, it is Alex T. He qualified into seed number 3, and anyone who qualifies into the top 8 of this tournament gets to start in the round of 16. So 8 players get a 2-round bye. 8 more players get a 1-round bye, and that was Winter, who qualified into seed number 14. Alex's qualifying score, it was a 1.79 million. So almost a 1.8 million in qualifiers. That was the average of his best 2 games played in a 1-hour qualifying period, 91,000 for Alex. Alex is from the United States of America and has an overall PB of 27.5 24 million. He was ranked number 2 in the most recent Premier poll. And you can find the full rankings for competitive Tetris player in both open and DAS competitions over at premierpoll.com. Premier with an E at the end. If you want to find the link in the chat, you can use the PP command. Alex has won the Masters event 7 times, including the Mega Masters event in 2023. He's also a 2-time CTWC champion, the reigning champion, 2 years running, 24 and 25. He's one of 3 players to have gotten the rebirth. There are 3 players who have rebirth. Dog was the first. Alex was the second. Scooty the third. Alex did it. When he did it, he did it twice. He got it, and then he did it again. It's just crazy. Absolutely nuts. 258 for Alex, 258 for Winter. He's obviously, since he got a rebirth, he was also one of the game crashers. Well, he did the game crash twice, right? That's what it was. The game crash twice, right? But anyway, yes. So that is Alex T. And his room is significantly, tidier than it was. So I don't know if there's any more Parmesan cheese celebrations for Alex anymore. He's set aside his childish things. So there he is. On the right side, it is Winter, seed number 14. Winter qualified in with a 1.39 million as an overall PB of 2.13 million. That's a top 50 PB. Oh, whoops. What happened to my browser there? Oh my God, my browser. There it is. Okay, good. Whew. Winter defeated Hepta in round 2, 3-1 to get to this top 16. .443 for Alex through 88. That is a very, very good score. 390 for Winter through 91. Winter has matches in competitive Tetris going all the way back to November of 2023. Has played a bunch in Tetris for the non-pros. Like a bunch, like very much a bunch. Plays a bunch in Classic Tetris League. Was at Adam Irish's live or played in Adam Irish live event, I guess, in December. Is that right? Oh my God. That can't be true. Is that true? Did I say that last time? That can't be true. Why is that in there? Oh, that was in the that was not live. That was it's in that match database, and it's deceptive because it seems to imply that she was there live, but she was not there live. Anyway, Winter played in Mega Masters for the first time in 2025. Made her Masters debut in August of 2025. And has finished as far as round 3. So this is her deepest run in Masters. So she can take out the 7-time Masters champion. She will have her deepest run in this event. 543 entry into 19 for Winter. 636 for Alex T. Yeah, crash twice, not rebirth twice. I said a wrong thing. I guess I have half my mind on football right now. This is my problem. Oh, it's replaying this song again. This is my opening blather song. 692 for Alex, 627 for Winter. There's a Tetris Winter, Alex, 721 on level 21. So, yeah, we're... Oh, was that a light spin? Light spin? What the heck? Anyway, yeah, it's going to stay this speed until level 29, at which time the speed will double. Look at Winter with the adjustment to make room for the incoming S piece where he could spin it in. Unfortunately, she missed the spin. Yeah, the Broncos are playing right now against New England. That's right. Tetris for Alex, 836. All right, Winter cleaned up. Long bar in Tetris for Winter, 772. And Alex kind of in cleanup mode. So we will hit 230 lines. The speed will double. That's at level 29. And then they'll have 100 more lines of that speed until level 39 hits, where the speed doubles again. Oh, the line spin is missed for Winter. There was an attempt. Tetris for Winter, 849. 940 for Alex. They're 2 lines apart. This is a real lead for Alex. Has someone already made an Alex Winters joke? At some point in history, maybe. I don't know. Have these two played? Well, I don't think that these two have played, but... Anyway, I'm going to recommend to Anpu that the Adam Irish live fundraiser, which was not live and was on, and which was, you know, virtual, be changed to something else. Because when you look at it, it thinks, oh, Adam Irish live, but it wasn't live. A23 for Winter, B44 for Alex T. So that should be like the AE live qualifier or fundraiser or something else, because it was not live. Like what should I start calling this event Masters Live? And then people think, oh, it was in person. I'm not going to do that. Winter is into 29 at A76 or so. Alex is in at B57. I'll answer next game, Sweench there. But all right, Alex, B83. Tetris, Alex T in column 2. He's at C48. Winter's at B93. Winter pretty much dug out, though, but 4 lines of garbage in that column 10. And no, she's going to go, well, maybe she's going to go kind of tentatively stacking for Tetris in column 4. Now, yeah, she's just trying to stay alive here and get that well back over. Or maybe just lining out and try to catch Alex T in an early top out. Alex T setting up for a Tetris. See if he can get it. Yes, he does. Column 4 Tetris for Alex T. D60. Winter open on the right side. Gets a long bar over. C75. But I don't think, yeah, no, that's going to be a top out winner. We'll top out at C75. Alex is good in game number 1. Players, I am going to, by the way, run an ad after game 2. So if you need to take a little break, you can do it. A good time to do it is after game 2. Now, what I've been finding is that after game 1, I say, oh, players, I'm going to take a break after game 2. And then players then take a break as soon as I say that. So I'm not sure if that's like listening comprehension or suggestibility, but there it is. Look at that. The rollover for Alex D into 39. So Alex D gets that rollover, the 1.6 million. But okay, there it is. The ad break is definitely to check the score. I mean, I have a phone there. Their eyeball. All right, players, I'm going to go ahead and run an ad. I'm not running an ad. Give you the pieces. I'm not running an ad. Don't get up. I'm going to run the ad after game 2. F9217F. Okay, so questions. What is that star means? That's the number of wins in Classic Tetris monthly. And then there was another thing. It said, Vandy, you used to have a number of commentators. What happened? Well, we used to stream all of the lower tiers, challengers, futures, and hopefuls on the main channel. We don't do that anymore. We've also doubled the other commentators would do those and occasionally filling in masters if I really couldn't. So those aren't streamed on the main channel anymore. Those are community restreamed. And then as far as the masters event, only very rarely if I am not able to make something like an event, a match that has to happen at a certain time, maybe I'll get it back up. It's very rare. But I do all the masters event mostly because these restreamers too expensive. I don't really want to have restreamers that do this for free because it's a lot of work and it's like taking up a scheduled time, and yet I can't afford really to pay them. So I'm doing it all myself because I'm not going to let anyone work for free at all. So that is why. F9217F. So that is the answer. Okay, looks like both players are ready. Game number 2. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Is there a list of community restreamers for the lower tiers, or are those on dedicated channels? No, we pretty much let anyone restream them. Like, there are people that are, experienced restreamers, and they tend to take them. We're having, those are community run. So I really don't have anything to do with the lower tiers anymore. I just say, if people want to keep those going, I don't have the time or the resources to keep them going myself. So those are totally community run. They have a series of community restreamers, and pretty much anyone can do it. But we're actually having a lot of trouble right now because so few people are restreaming matches that the people who are running the lower tiers are now allowing players to self-restream their own matches on Nestors.org. Not ideal, but there's just so few people who want to restream matches anymore. I don't know what to do about that. Where can you find the streams? Yeah, it's a good question. You would, presumably these people who are restreaming them would send a going live notification in the promote channel, and you can join that. They don't always do that though, so it's kind of scattered. It's a good point though, because you don't know, like, oh, I want to watch Hopefuls. Where do I watch it? Who's doing it? It's kind of just catch as catch can. I don't mind having them on this channel, but I don't want people working for free, and so it's really just a totally volunteer effort. And people, all they can really get for it is to go on their own channel and try to promote themselves. So what do I mean by restreaming? I just mean streaming. Sorry, yeah, streaming. We just call it restreaming, but yeah, calling it streaming the match. 243 for Alex T, 206 for Winter. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, we just need to kick that person. Can a mod just kick that person? You know who I'm referring to. Like, time them out for a couple of days because that's ridiculous. Thank you. Or banning is fine too. They're not adding anything. 316 for Alex T. 277 for Winter. Will we ever get a sporadic co-commentator like the old days? Yeah, I'm like open to it, but it's not I like co-commentators in live events, like in-person events. It's not that exciting for me personally on like these streamed events because the timing is awkward, the audio is different. People want to co-commentate and they just have bad audio and it sounds bad, and then there's a delay. So then people are talking over each other. 430 for Alex T, 392 for Winter. And then people also don't know how to, they don't know how to do like, oh, you're the color commentator and I'm the play-by-play person. But people don't know how to do that. They just want to, they don't understand the different broadcast rules. And it's hard to teach that to somebody who doesn't understand it. So I just end up not enjoying it, to be honest. So in person, I love it, especially if somebody's like really, understands the dynamic and how they're supposed to do it. But a lot of times people are just like freewheeling and they'll just, whatever comes to their mind, they say. No, I'm one to say that. But, 544 for Alex, 507 for Winter. But it's good when you have defined roles. Like somebody's there to give the play-by-play and somebody's there to kind of come in with analysis every so often and, that kind of thing. But people just go, oh, blah, I have something to say, and they just blurt it out, talking over the other person. Unless you really understand the dynamic, I find it not enjoyable to listen to or to be a part of, to be honest. So that's just me. 616 for Alex T, 555 for Winter. There's definitely a few people who get it, who are streamers and those people are a blast to work with. It is. Unfortunately, those people don't just like want to come on casually. They're running their own stuff, right? $655 for Winter, $740 for Alex. I'm not like casting aspersions by any means, but I'm answering the question. $794 for Alex, $684 for Winter. I'm not God's gift to commentating by any means, but I understand a little bit of like what I need to do. So if any aspiring commentators out there, you can take my comments for what they're worth. $849 for Alex T, $739 for Winter. Yeah, like back, and also, yeah, it's sporadically scheduled. That's the other problem too. It's just sporadically scheduled. Like in the old days, we were scheduled. We knew what day the thing was happening, so it was easy for someone to just, hey, why don't you pop on in and come for a couple hours? It'll be from 2 to 4 or whatever. But now it's just like things turn on a dime, and they're scheduled very quickly. $970 for Alex T, $831 for Winter. That's another part of it. So it's not just one single thing. Tetris for Alex. He's got the max out and more on 25. Winter, good score here, 900 on 25. So this is a very healthy pace for Winter, but the problem is, you know, oh man, you're like up against Alex T, who can really just do anyone one better. Oh, thank you, Colin. I appreciate that. It's very nice. Tetris for Alex T. He's at B36 on 27, 18 lines to go. 1.2 definitely on the table. And there it is. And he could get 3 more Tetrises if he's perfect. And that would be a 1.3. There's 1. There's 2. Oh, he needs a bar. So there is 1 bar, and he's set up. And yeah, that is going to be a 1.3 into 29. Max out for Winter on 28. A70 Winter into 29. She's back by 200,000 points. That sucks when you get nearly a 1.1 and you're back by 200,000 points on 29. This is the problem facing a player like Alex T. He's at E37 on 31. Oh, he's got to miss with that S piece. That's going to slow him down a little bit. F16 on 32. And he's not going to go crazy. He, you know, ultimately, he'd love to get massive score, but you also just got to win the match. Alex is set up in column 8, and he's going to hang an L piece. He opens it up and gets a Tetris in column 8, F77. He's 1 away from the rollover on 34. Oh, and Winter's board climbing. That's a B91. And that's going to be a top out. Alex at the rollover on 35. Go ahead and mullen it out, Alex. See what you can do, buddy. Holy moly. Wow. And there's the dirty Tetris. Yikers. Oh, no, that square. There's another one. He's got the 1.76. He wants that 2 million, and it's not gonna. Oh, the bar was there. You know, I don't know if he could have gotten it, but that bar was there. I saw it. That would have been a triple. So Alex T with the 1.769, which is utterly insane. So Alex T gonna take game number 2. We are gonna run an ad real quick. We'll be right back. So players, please take a moment if you need it, drink or whatever you need to do in your apartment. We'll be right back. All right, I did in fact check the American football, but I already know the score. Like, I have it on my phone. You know, I got it there. I look at it every once in a while. So, you know, we're not running ads for me to check football. We're running ads because we got to support this channel just like Cyan Mass has done, or Cyan Moss, 12 months. Thank you, Prime sub. Also, Abby Normal. I missed that one earlier. Thank you, Abby Normal. 60 months. That's 5 years, Abby. 5 years. That's bonkers. Thank you, Abby. Vandy, what are your thoughts on Scoregami? Yeah, it's a fun thing to track. So I don't know. What are my thoughts on it? It's a fun thing to track. Who are the Pats playing? They are playing the Denver Broncos in the AFC Championship game. The winner of this goes to the Super Bowl, which is the NFL Championship game. Okay, this is game number 3, E629D3. Yeah, here it is. Winter has got to win this one to have a chance. Otherwise, Alext would move on. So Winter's got to win this one. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Winter says, Alex, go easy, please. Yeah, Jarrett Stidham, the backup quarterback for the Denver Broncos. Why can't the Patriots get a backup quarterback like that? We're underway in game number 3. All right, there's Tetris for Alex. He's highly amused at the proceedings here. Tetris for Alex. Winter is still trying to get Tetris number 1. Oh no, Winter really in trouble. A bar would be very helpful. Alex, and he's got that open, but he's got to be careful too. All right, so Winter starting to bring this down. Nice flat long bar burn. $28,000 for Winter. I mean, really, both players up in high digs. I mean, this is tough. Alex's left side is a problem. Oh, he gets the burn. He gets the bar. My goodness. I got to be honest. I don't know why. I thought he was cooked. He's still not out of the woods yet. This is tough. Winter's bringing it down. And Winter has finally brought it back down. And Alex is going to top out at 138. So the chase down target for Winter is 139. Now remember, Alext is a player who I think maybe is it the only player who's gotten a Club Zero in Masters since the maybe not the since the kind of goofy era, I mean, I'm sure in the old days there were Club Zeros, but Alext, had that Club Zero featured prominently in Game Scout's video. There's a Tetris for Winter. One more Tetris would give her game number 3. So Winter before the game said, go easy on me, Alex. And he did, but he's just trying to say, well, maybe I lost this game, but look at my shoulder. Flex cam. All right. New pieces, players, they're here. E2, F9, F1. Yeah, that was Club Zero Sidnev 2022 Masters. Finals, right? Yeah, in the finals. So I wonder, so I don't think we've had a Club Zero since then, right? Almost certainly we had them in the old days, right? But we'll never know. I guess you can go back and watch the very old days, but maybe the 2019, some of those VODs are lost. Watch him get a 34 rollover again in the first ever 2 million in competition. Yeah, it wouldn't be the first 2 million in competition. Neko had a 2 million in CTM, and I'm pretty sure Sidnev had one in CTL. Or is it Sidnev or Dog? I thought Sidnev had one, but I could be wrong. Okay, got it. E2, F9, F1. Okay, both players ready. Let's go. Whoops. Game number 4. Alex versus Winter in 3-2-1 Tetris. Dog Club Zeroed and Das Masters. So why did I think Sidnev had one in CTL? I don't know why I thought that. I know she's got one at least in a solo game, right? You know, I put this playlist on random, but I feel like this song is like disproportionately played, even though it's like random. Which is good because I like it, but I think somehow it knows. I think Siri is like in my brain. And somehow knows that I like this song. Oh, it's a little, music's a little low actually. All right, there we go. Why? I don't know why the music's so low. Music seems like it's very low, but now it's better. All right, nice pullback there for Winter. Didn't have to take that triple and got a Tetris out of it. 183 for Winter, 126. No, 148 for Alex. You're awake now. Oh, I didn't know it would blast that much. Sorry. I'll back it off a little, but it's normally where it's usually between -35 and -30 TP. But it was like -45. 155 for Alex, 238 for Winter. I don't think people say this anymore, but this song is a bop. Like people don't say that anymore, though. But if it were like 2017 or whenever that was, that they do still say that. I mean, I don't say that. In fact, I don't think I've ever said that out loud in my entire life, but I'm trying it on. They still say bop. Marfrem says, now I'm searching up Club Zero stats. Why am I like this? I mean, you know, this is what we need, Marfrem. This song whips and slaps. I like that. It whips and slaps. RXS says, I used to say bop all the time, now I don't. Yeah, it's kind of... I feel like people don't say that as much, but maybe I'm just not listening to people as much as I used to. It's probably true. $320 for Alex. He's up near the top of the board. He's going to uncover. Down there, it's just a single, but he needs to, you know, get it down just to bring it down and set up for a Tetris, which he does. 347 for him, 428 for Winter. I've been saying dog water for the word bad, and I love it. Really? Is that just a you thing, or is that like an everyone thing? Dog water is common. Winter with the tuck to set up the Vits, gets the long bar to tuck it in, and gets the other bar for the Tetris. All in all, a successful Vits. 500,000 for Winter, 381 for Alex. He's 3 rows off the bottom, set up for a Tetris, and gets it. Dog water is common. Gen Alpha slang. All right, it's trendy right now. Alex setting up for the dirty and easy as pie, no problem. 118 apiece. Winter up by nearly 80,000. What's the origins of dog water? I don't know. I'd imagine that I don't know. I mean, have you seen a bowl of water for dogs? It's gross. Probably something to do with it. Who knows? Came from Fortnite, I think. Oh, yes. 501 transition for Alex. 560 for Winter. And both get Tetrises immediately after. Tetris is on 19, worth 24,000. And they will start going up 1,200 points every level increase. You think it's just dog S, but family friendly-fied. Oh, I see. So you can say dog water in front of your aunt, but you can't say like dog S word. 668 for Winter, 656 for Alex. You thought it was related to hot dog water? Like, who's, by the way, don't boil a hot dog. You don't need to. Who's boiling hot dogs in 2026? Like, nearly everybody has an air fryer at this point. Just throw it in the air fryer. It's way better. Or even the microwave is better. Like 30 seconds, hot dog. It's fine. You know, sit there and boil water for 10 minutes to make a hot dog. Come on now. $765 for Alex, $768 for Winter. All right, I have to know, is anyone out there boiling chicken? Costco and Sam's boil their hot dog. I mean, it's a great way to make them like in bulk, I guess. Boiled chicken and broccoli. Oh my God, it's the worst thing I've ever heard. $813 for Alex, $846 Winter. Winter could use that long bar to column 2. And no, we're gonna have to chop it down bit by bit. All right, there we go. Winter gonna fix that board. Set up now for a Tetris. 856, 848 for Alex. Now you want hot dogs. I mean, microwaving the hot dogs is just boiling it from the inside. So I don't see why you're against microwaving the hot dog. All right, Alex into 29 at 998. Winter looking for a Tetris before the 29 transition. Tetris for Alex, A98. He's on 31. Winter going to uncover the right. Long bar in Tetris, A29. Alex with one down the middle there, B42. Couple rows up. Winter, A45. 100,000 point lead for Alex. Oh, Winter with that T is set up for the Tetris, but that misdrop's going to cost her a little bit of burning here. CO3 for Alex, BO7. Alex's left side needs some fixing, and he's doing it. That's going to slow him down a little. All right, Winter now. Survival mode, that left side is tough. And no, that is not going to be survivable. Winter going to hang the J on the left and top out at B22, and Alex might have been in the process of topping out as well, so a little bit of a missed opportunity there for Winter, I think. So Alex kind of lucky to escape, and Alex is going to take this 3 games to 1, but Winter, this is going in the books as a 3-1, but I think it's a lot closer than that this time, because Alex T with that early top out, and then, you know, Alex here with the top out on 35. And if Winter had lived this, I mean, she might have been able to chase that down. So it's a good performance from Winter, but it will be Alex T moving on to the top 8. So we'll go ahead and report this. We're going to run an ad, and we will be back with Dog versus Iball. Winter, you are dismissed, but hopefully you'll stick around and hang out. Alex T, you cannot go anywhere because you're going to play the winner of the next match. All right, let's go ahead and set this up. Bye. Bye. Goodbye. Have a beautiful day. All right. Goodbye, number 3. And then what is this? Pink. So should be dog. And then goodbye, 14. And hello, 11. Okay. Dog getting his stencil set up. That's good. I like to see that. Really wants to get that locked in. Your old pal Vandy appreciates it. And 11. Let's refresh you. Iball. Bum 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 bum. All right, let me go ahead and report this to the thing. Guys, it's winter in Texas. Speaking of winter, like, we have snow on the ground. It's accumulating. It's not melting. You can't drive in Austin. It's pretty bonkers. Like, I'm looking out my window and snow is on the ground. It's not a lot. It's a little. All right, let's get dog camera. I don't know where he's going to be sitting, but he'll be there. I watched Dog this morning play a match. I think it was a DAS match on Nestris.org against Moodoo's. Like, Dog literally challenged Moodoo's to a match on Nestris.org while I was playing. So that was entertaining. You should be live. All right. I don't know where bro is sitting though. Where are you gonna be sitting? Nobody knows. You're like in the camera, right? All right. Hopefully he's sitting right here, because otherwise he's like half off the camera. All right. It looks like we have Iball. You should be live. You are live. So let's see what we got. All right, we really got a good view of the ceiling over there for Iball. We got a lot of ceiling. That's good. Hot dog curtains. That's it. Speaking of hot dogs, hot dog curtains. Iball, if someone hacks your internet, if your internet goes bad right now, I swear, I'm going to believe in the conspiracy. All right, we'll watch these players warm up for another minute. I'll be right back while they warm up. I'll give them their pieces, but you can warm up a little bit, and I'll be right back.
Of the human race. We believe that life arose spontaneously on the Earth, so it must be possible for life to appear on other suitable planets, of which there seem to be a large number in the galaxy. But we don't know how life first appeared.
All right, my guys. It's time. Pieces are here. 8C, 2E, E2.
We have two pieces of observational evidence on the probability of life appearing. The first is that we have fossils.
All right, 8C2, EE2. Both players are signaled ready. It's Dog versus Iball. The winner goes to the top 8 to take on Alext. Let's get them going. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. I don't quite know where a dog's going to be sitting here, so I'll have to adjust this on the fly. Dog and I have the same headphones. Can I just say that? I have those exact headphones. All right, we got a big, giant dog head and a medium Iball. On the left side of your screen, it's Dog, seed number 6 from the United States of America. In virtue of that top 6 qualifier, he gets a start in the round of 16, a 2-round bye. He's got a PB of 29.4 million, which at one time was the world record until it was beaten by Blue Scooty. He's the first player ever to get the rebirth, right? Rolling over the level counter. Man, how long ago was that? That was seems like yesterday, but it was a while ago. Dog, the winningest player in CTM history, has 12 titles. That includes wins in our monthly tournament. It includes wins in a win in Mega Masters in 2025. It includes a win in Lone Star, our live championship. He's also a two-time CTWC winner. He's ranked number 3 in January's Premier Poll. You can find the full rankings over at premierpoll.com. Premier with an E at the end if you want to bring up the link because you can't spell Premier. And just use the PP command to bring up the link. 193 here for Doug. On the right side, it's Iball seed number 11 from Canada. Don't tell anyone. Secret Canadians playing Tetris on the internet. Iball qualified in with a 1.49 million. And in virtue of his top 16 seeding, he got to skip round 1 and played Paco is Taco in round 2 and took that match 3-1. Iball is a former Challenger Circuit winner, future Circuit winner, was the runner-up in the Masters event in 2025 May. My birthday month. It was Dog versus Iball, actually, in that finals. Dog, of course, took it. He's also the runner-up in CTWC Canada in 2024. That event was won by an American, Tristop. So what the heck? He's also a top 4 finisher in CTWC, the Classic Tetris World Championship, their gold bracket annual championship. Top 4 went out to Meme in that one. Iball has also finished in Masters event 2 additional times in the top 4. That was back-to-back in July, May and July of 2024. Was that back-to-back? Did we do a June? I don't remember. Well, maybe it wasn't back-to-back. I don't remember if we did a June. Overall, Iball has been in CTWC gold bracket 3 times, 21, 23, and 25. Odd years only, so I guess we'll see Iball in 2027 at CTWC. He's a 3-time Mega Masters player as well. And you've also seen him at the CTWC Regional WPL Championship in Columbus in 2025. 481 for Dog, 421 for Iball. Might also know Iball from the Super Mario Bros. Speed running community. Iball with the perfect clear. Oh my God, giant pog face. There's your thumbnail face right there, Dan V. 549 for Dog. Longbar in Tetris 572. Dog, in addition to those 12 Masters wins, is also a 2-time DAS Masters winner. The second winningest player in DAS Masters history. He's got 2 wins, and first place has 8 wins. That's a lot of wins. 643 for Dog, 522 for Iball, level 19. Tetris is on 19. We're 24,000. They'll go up 1,200 each level increase every 10 lines. $724, Dog. Iball, $559. These guys have met 3 times in the Masters event. Of course, that May of 2025 finals. They also met in the top 8 in May of 2024. Iball took that one in a decider, and they also met again in February 2024. I guess before that, in February of 2024 in round 1. Dog took that one in a sweep. So overall, in Masters, Dog 2-1 against Iball. This is the first matchup since the May Masters between these two, at least in CTM, maybe in other events, not sure, but we have a couple of matchups in 2023 CTL. 969 for Dog on level 25, 773 for Iball. This is going to be a best of 5, so the first player to 3 wins is the winner of the match. Moves on to the top 8 to take on Alext. Dog's got the max out. He's got more now. Yeah, level 25 max for Dog. Iball 841 on 26 long bar in Tetris. Still maxable by the time we get to 29. Tetris for Dog B05. $1.2 for Dog, still on 28. He's got one more Tetris available, and he's going to get it. That's a 1.245 into 29 for Dog. Iball is in just short of a max out. So Dog with over a 200,000 point lead, and Iball's left side in trouble. Can he knock this down? Can he get something in there? He can't even get the bar. So that's going to be a top off for Iball. He did get the max. But that is going to do it for Iball in game number 1. Dog goes up 1 game to none. Wrong side. There it is. Fireworks is here. K9 is here. Jungle Cook is here. Jazzy Josh. Cute Pup Jesus is here. Salty, Looney, Joe, Black Ops, Lori, Zoltan. Zoltan will be playing tomorrow in the finals of our Stupid Tetris monthly no rotation tournament. All right, new pieces for the players. All right, Iball trying to learn how to play Tetris here in between games 1 and 2. If you don't know how to play Tetris now, you're not going to know. We are going to run an ad after game 2. So if you want to take a little break, players, then that's the time to do it. A2C, F6F. All right, game number 2. Dog, Iball, dog up 1 game to none, 3-1 Tetris. Jade Hart with the sub on Twitch. Thank you so much, Jade Hart. Appreciate that. Cousin Avi gifted a tier 1 sub to Iball 15 minutes ago. I missed that, Cousin Avi, but thank you. Trying my best, you know? It's hard to keep up sometimes. Prize pool is at $1,600, and we are $400 short of our top 8 incentive. If we get to 2,000, we can pay the top 8 instead of the top 4. So please consider, if you want to support the players and you want these tournaments to continue, then consider contributing to the prize pool. And you can do that by using the Matcherino command while you're watching live on Twitch and on YouTube. I'll put it in for you. And if you're watching on the YouTube VOD, then you can look in the description for the link. The music is very quiet. All right, I'll bump it up like 3 dB. $229 for dog through 42. $211 for Iball. Iball 20,000 points back. Oh my God. Patriots just missed a field goal. Come on. Dude. You know, I'm going to bump it up to 8,110 decibels. I'll try. Jungle Cook is tired of the decibel debate. Yeah, we were talking about decibels the other day. You don't want another decibel debacle. 327 for dog 3 or DB dust up. It wasn't really a debacle. It was more of a dust up, I would say. 373 for dog, 374 for Iball. Iball with the Vits. Both going to Tetris simul, 396, 397. So very close, 1,000 points apart. A couple lines apart. Pseudo Canard with the 4634 contribution to the prize pool. Thank you, Pseudo Canard. Pseudo Canard says, go dog. So we're at 1646.34. I don't know if that has significance. Does that have significance? 46.34. Oh, it's a currency conversion thing? Oh, that's true. Thank you, Pseudo Canard. Appreciate that. 470 for Iball, 476 for Dog. Your cents are always random. Yeah, my cents is pretty random nowadays, too. A dog with a board. Iball with a decent board, just high, waiting on a bar. It's kind of a, droughty board, but there we go. Long bar in, Tetris, Iball, and another one. Dog getting the bars as well now. There's a dirty triple for Dog. Tetris Iball 568. He is ahead 70,000. It's about 3 Tetrises in a little bit. Is that the Polish flag on Iball's background? Why, yes, it is. 527 for Dog, 616 for Iball. So that's a big transition for Iball. 600K. I mean, we started getting a lot of 600K transitions in 2025. And I don't know. I think we're going to see more than a handful of 700K transitions. Like, players are just getting too good. Dog 603. Iball 671. So yeah, still about that 70,000 point lead for Iball, but he's going to be burning for a little bit. While Dog is clean. Goose Ease says 67. What does that mean? Oh, like the score? Oh, interesting. What is it? Does that mean anything or? Now it's Dog's turn to burn. 643, 761 Iball. So Iball really only extending that lead. I thought Dog was going to be able to cut into that lead, but instantly was caught in some burns here, and Iball instantly extricated himself from whatever his situation was. And so now Iball out to a lead. Iball sets up, gets one. Oh, kind of the adjustment there for Iball. It's kind of a maladjustment. $725, Dog 889, Iball. Tetris for Dog 757. Iball 922. So Iball with nearly 100 and well, now it is. Yeah, about 140, 150,000 point lead, depending on how the lines are. Okay, so Iball not set up, so he's just going to start digging. He's going to chuck the long bar down. No, he's going to try to just take this out like super efficiently. Trying to really just keep all the pace he can get. And yeah, he did clear that away in just a couple of burns. Me, I'd have chucked that long bar down the right side, and then I would have been, I probably would have let Dog right back in it, but that's why Iball's playing and I'm not. A skimming of Tetris for Iball, A73. 967 for Dog. Both are into 29 now. And still, yeah, about 140, 150,000 point lead for Iball. Summer B says a skippity Tetris. What do you mean? I don't get it. Tetris for Iball, column 3. Oh, gets the bar over to fix. Tetris for Dog, A99, Iball, C06, and Iball's board kind of messed up here, especially for 29. So we'll see what we can do to try to bring this down. And I don't know if he's going to live this up. No, that's going to be a top out for Iball at C09. C10 is the target for Dog. C10. That is your target. Cute Pup Jesus says a skim and a Tetris equals a skibbity I still don't get it. Dog, yeah, undershoots that bar, so he's going to fix. Oh, the beautiful piece there for the triple B81. So he's less than a Tetris away. And yeah, those long bars to the left, and he gets another one over. But keeps doing that and keeps fixing it. Now, this is a really tough. Oh, there's another triple. So he needs to get to C10. He can try to line it out. C09 and C10, and there it is. Dog gonna survive. He did not drill back down to the bottom. He was doing everything he can, and he was like undershooting those bars into column 2 and then immediately having to fix it with another bar. That was very scary. That was very, very scary. You might even say very scary. So, wow, Dog really gutting out that one. And he's going to go up 2-0. Holy moly. All right, we're going to take an ad break so players take a moment. We're going to run that ad. Salty C Man says, guys, I think Vandy is intentionally not understanding Skibbity. I don't really understand what you're saying, but okay. You're entitled to your opinion. I don't understand your opinion, but Vent in the Sky says, watching those 2 missed 5 taps almost gave me a heart attack. You know, when I'm watching, we watch stuff on Hulu every once in a while, like Shark Tank, and they play these Liberty Mutual, and I always sing along and I say, skibbity, 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 skibbity. I do that. Sue loves it. All right, we'll go ahead and give these players their pieces. Summer B just watched the Muppet movie, the original Muppet movie. Thank you, Squirrely, for the pin of the seed, DE36D5. Iball, you got to play more than once a year. That's the problem there, buddy. All right, what's the last thing that Iball played? Yeah, October of 2025 is the last thing that's on Liquipedia. So yeah, it's been a minute. Okay. DE36D5, game number 3. Dog is up 2-0. Looking to wrap it up right now. Iball trying to win and continue on in 3, 2, 1 Tetris. Don't forget, we got another match after this. The winner of this will take on Alext in the top 8. And the winner of that goes to the semifinals, eventually to take on Blue Scooty. Oh my God, it's the fourth quarter. Oh, Iball kind of messed up there with that Z piece. Well, that's gonna take a few burns to get rid of that. What's up, this and that? 141 for Dog, 107 for Iball. The tuck of the T is going to get him Tetris ready. Column 10, Tetris for Iball, 130. Feels like Miles has missed some lately, you think? I don't know. When's the last Miles played? When did Miles play? Miles played. He played in January, December, November, October. No, he hasn't. He's played them all. He had in December. It was really weird because Knight kind of underqualled, and so Knight and Miles met up in round 1, and so maybe that's why you're not used to seeing. Maybe it's why you thought Miles missed one, because it was a round 1. 238 for Dog, 182 for Iball. Yes, Fractal's been out for a while. I mean, he must have played something. 307 Dog, 251 Iball. Yeah, Fractal played, it says Mega Dasters, which was October. Also played Jonas Cup. Played in our STM No Next box in August and in Tap Masters, so. Is Tap Masters coming back? Yeah, it should be coming back. I don't quote me on this, but I'm sure everybody will. I'll be like, it's possible that it's coming in March or April, and then everyone will say, oh, Vandy said it's coming in March, definitely. Oh, okay. But yeah, I think March or April. I think Mega Masters is going to be in May because we get 5 full weekends. Now, the problem is that's also like the last month of school for people, so there's some conflict. So, I don't know. It should be, I don't know. It's tough, but it's a very good month where we get 5 full weekends. So it's very good. And plus, it's my birthday. And I want Mega Masters for my birthday. 497 for Dog, 418 for Iball. Long bar in Tetris for Iball. They're 1 apart. They're 80,000 points apart. May is also right before, Summer B says May is also right before the World Championship. Well, it's before CTWC's World Championship. See, just because you call something the World Championship doesn't mean it's the World Championship. Mega Masters has every right to be considered a World Championship as much as CTWC. Maybe even more, because literally everyone in the world can play it. They don't all have to fly to California, so. Just saying, guys. Then call it the World Champion. I will call it. I'm going to call it the Mega Masters Tetris World Championship. That's it. 637 entry into 19 for Dog. Pretty high here, but he's going to knock it down. Iball in kind of mid-high 500s. I mean, you know, just calling something the Classic Tetris World Championship, that's good marketing. But that doesn't, there's nothing that says it has to be. $624 for Iball, $734 for Dog. Yeah, like when you play an online tournament, you're getting like literally the best possible roster of players, right? Because everybody, literally very low barrier to entry, and players are playing their best Tetris because they're like at home. So you have to play against the toughest competition across the entire world, playing at their very best. That's what I'm saying. I'm not biased. 807 for Dog, 739 for Iball. And plus, here's the other thing, guys. Oh my God, Iball digging here. Okay, he's going to open up that right side. Tetris for Iball. There's a Tetris Iball, 854. He's back by 90,000. Oh, the S spin for Iball, crucial. Hit it, chopping it down. He's back by 100,000 points. Same line count. 29 looming soon. Players want to bring their stacks back down so they can get ready. Now, well, here's the other thing. All the records are broken first in, you know, our events. Just saying. The one thing they have going for them, they have way better commentary. That's what I'll say. A better commentary team. Iball in trouble. Gets a long bar over 990 for Iball. B45 for Dog. Yeah, that seemed, you're right. That seemed like a drought. Iball still fighting. That left side is going to be cut off. Iball tops out at A07 on 31. And Dog is good in game number 3. And he's going to take this one 3 games to none. We'll go ahead and report this to the Centralized Tetris Reporting Authority. And Dog will be moving on to the top 8. Who has the most top 8s of Masters ever? That's a good question. I got to imagine that it's Dog, but Scooty went on a run, you know, for a while. But Dog plays, you know, nearly every month, so for years. All right, so we'll watch. Looks like Dog's chatting and he's topping out. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get set up for our next match. It's gonna be a top 8 match between Dog and Alex. GG's to you, Iball. Play great. Hope to see you again sometime in the next 6 months. You know, don't be a stranger, Iball. Come back. Play Tetris with us. Okay? Thank you. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and run an ad. We'll set up our next match. You guys can watch the jank, our beautiful. Oh wait, they won't let us run an ad. Are you serious? Come on, Twitch. What you doing? We gotta make them dollar bills, yo. All right. All right, Alex T over here, Dog over here. Oh, I gotta get rid of Iball. There we go. Get these camps set up. Why is Alex? What is Alex's? Oh yeah, Alex is here. He's hanging out. What's up, buddy? All right, this is CTM Cribs. He's taking us through the whole house. He's preparing. He's getting prepared. He's washing his hands. He's brushing his teeth. He's brushing his hair. Look. Is no one going to mention he's brushing his teeth with a glove on one hand? Yeah, you don't? Wait, you don't do that? I do that. Guys, you all do that, right? Vent in the sky, what the heck? You don't wear a glove when you're brushing your teeth? Dude, that's gross. What the heck? Guys, one in chat if you wear a glove when you're brushing your teeth. Everybody does that, right? Yeah, one in the chat if you do that. What the heck? Vent in the sky. That is gross, bro. Yeah, see? Everybody doing it. Yeah, do you take your glove off or what? I don't understand this at all. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, how else would you do it? I don't understand. Yeah, M Hot Mountain asking the question, how else would you do it? Like, how else would you brush your teeth? Like, I don't even, is it even possible? That doesn't make any sense. I don't get it. That, kind of reminds me of like the, you guys all know from the internet, like poop knife, right? It's kind of like that. Like there's probably somebody who does wear a glove every time they brush their teeth and they think everybody does because like their whole family did. NPC. Dan V says NPCs in the background. Yeah, for real. Has anyone who's actually been to CTWC said that online events are more exciting? I'm wondering. Andrew Meep, you're falling for the rage bait, Andrew Meep. Obviously, CTWC is a cut above everything else. It's playing this one more often than anything. And it's like, these are the voices in my head. And you know what it's not playing? It's not playing the Say the Line song, you know? Like what? Pseudo Canard says, dog is brushing his teeth too, but privately. Yeah, true. Just a reminder, y'all, that we do have a prize pool if you want to contribute to it. Use that Matcherino command where you're watching live. That'll bring up a link. Click on the one for Masters or CTM Jan, I think is what it says. And that'll bring up the link. Click on that and go to our prize pool partner, Matcherino, and contribute. All right, players, pieces are incoming. Where is Toast? Yeah, it seems to be stuck in like playing the same ones over and over again. But this is random. It's like I've got shuffle on. Flexstyle has had it with saying the line true. Only 6 more days till January ends. We are $354 away from 2,000. Yeah, I mean, we're actually making pretty good progress. So I'm not super worried. I think we'll get there. The pieces are here, 055E43. Alex, don't make me seed check you, bro. Because you are not on seed. Fair warning. Alex Thatch. You have the wrong pieces, buddy. Wrong pieces. You've already been club zeroed in your Tetris career. Don't get C checked. 3, 2, 1.
You just got C checked, bro.
Man, Alex T suffering the ultimate indignity. He's club zeroed and he got C checked. Come on. All right. Dude.
You just got double C checked, bro.
You got double C checked. This is it's like the first ever double C check. C check twice. All right, we're good. All right, looks like both players have signaled ready. They're both. Oh my God, dog. Oh, dog.
Dog, you just got C checked too, bro.
What? Triple C check. Oh my word. What is happening? You guys really don't want me to watch any part of this full game. All right, looks like we're both ready. Let's go ahead and count them down. While they're on seed, 3, 2, 1, Tetris, top 8 CTM Masters event. The winner goes to the semifinals to face Blue Scooty. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. there are a total. These two players total 3, 4. Wait, how does math work? They total 4 CTWC championships. They total 19 Masters event wins. They are both former Mega Masters winners. Alex in 2023, Dog in 2025. They've both crashed the game. They've both rebirthed the game. They've both been, what else have they been? I don't know. They've been two of the best players in classic Tetris the last several years. Alext and Dog. This has been finals. This could be a finals, but yet it's a top 8 match. They landed in the same quadrant of the bracket, so they're going to fight it out here in the top 8. Number 3 seed Alex, PB of 27.4 million, ranked number 2 in January's Premier Poll. You can find the full rankings over at premierpoll.com. Premier with an E at the end. Use the PP command in chat to bring up the link. Alext, the winner of CTWC and in 2024 and 2025. In 2024, this was the finals matchup in CTWC. Alex with those 7 Masters victories. Last time he won one was March of 2025. Dog with the 12 victories, the winningest player in CTM history, of course, eclipsing Corion's mark last year. Last time he won was August of 2025. Since then, Scooty has ripped off 3 in a row. And one of these players will have a chance to derail Scooty in his quest to be the first 4 in a row player. Dog with CTWC victories in 2020 and 2021, the 2 online years. At the time, definitely the toughest CTWCs because everybody online could play. And nobody was prevented from showing up. Imagine online tournaments being tougher than in-person tournaments. More talent dense, at least. 338 for Alext, 299 for Dog. These players have met in the finals of this event at least one time. That was April of 2024. They also met in the finals in June of 2021. Alex won the 2024. The 2021 one was Dog. So those are the 2 times they've met in the finals. 476 for Alext, 392 for Dog. I heard Sue clapping from the other room. That's good news for my football team. $476 for Alext, 398 for Dog. Dog up high here. When this song plays, I always have to think it's done with a theremin. Yeah, almost certainly it's digital, but yeah, I can definitely hear what you're saying. 547 for Alext, another Tetris 570, 10 lines to go until level 19. Dog, yeah, he's going to set up for a dirty, looking for a quick bar. He's going to get one. 474 for him. You heard your mom clapping? That's good too. Well, they got to the 2-minute warning with possession of the ball, so if they get a first down, it's over. That's good. Anyway, Dog with 3 CTM victories in 2025. 640 here for Alex on 19. 503 for Dog. So Alex with a big lead into 19 here in game number 1. So yeah, Dog with 3 victories in 2025. Alex with the 1. And Blue Scooty with 5. 603 for Dog. 718 for Alex T. Abby Normal with the $10 contribution to the prize pool, getting us up to 1656. Thank you, Abby Normal. Appreciate that. 321 countdown bits also from K9. Thank you, K9. Appreciate that. Says go Dog go. $685 for Dog. And yeah, both these players, of course, want to start off the year with a Masters victory. It's a good way to start and also be a bit of a spoiler as Scooty goes for 4 in a row. 830 for Alex T. Yeah, nobody has done 4 in a row. Corion did it twice. Fractal's done it. Alex T has done it with an asterisk if you count, because he was kind of interrupted by Lone Star, which does count as a Masters event, but it was a live event and he didn't go. And yet he, it was kind of in the middle of his 3 monthlies in a row. So I put it on the list, put a note on it. That's what I would do. $902 for Alex T, $861 for Dog. Tetris for Alex T. He's got the max out and more. A43. Dog going to set up long bar, column 9. He hits a Tetris. He's got the max, 27. Tetris for Alex. He's got the 1.1. 9 lines to go. He can get 3 more Tetrises, but he would have to not burn, and he's going to have to burn. Dog is caught up substantially. He's really just back by about a Tetris now. Tetris is on 29, going to be worth 36,000 points. He'll go up 1,200 every level increase. Alex is in with a messy board at like B50 something. Dog is in at B49 with a clean but kind of left heavy board. You can bring this down. Retro Cabeza with the raid. Party of 21. Tetris for Dog. Thank you, Retro Cabeza. This is a top 8 between 2 world champions. And by world champions, I mean they both won Mega Masters. Tetris for Dog. C88, C96 for Alex T. I guess they've also won CTWC. Dog, oh my goodness gracious, got that triple over to the right side, and his board still clean. And he is set up again. Alex T getting some Tetrises here, though. There's one for Dog, D57. Tetris down for Alex T, but his left side is going to take some digging. Dog, Tetris is E01. 50 lines to go until level 39. They've got 1.4s. Dog, clean. Alex is cleaning. And Alex is bringing this down. Now Dog, trying to clean up a little the bottom. Get set up again. Alex looking to get set up. He is set up. Dog bringing this down. Oh, Alext going to top out at E57. Just got droughted. And Dog is going to take game number 1. Dog has got the rollover. He's on level 38. He's trying to get a bar over to that left, and he's not going to get it, but he gets the rollover, no problem. So Dog takes game number 1. The 1.6 against the 1.4, and that is not Alex T. That's like Alex P. That's like a different Alex. All right, let's see him. All right, let's get these players some pieces here. The DA196D. Come on, this guy's got to get a Tetris here, though. All right, let him cook. All right, we want to let him cook. But all right, Dog is on break. You can keep going. Dog is on break. Keep going. Look at that triple flip. Nice. Oh my God. The end of that Patriots-Broncos game. What the heck? I'm just reading the headline. I'm not going to spoil it if you haven't watched it, but I got to go and watch that. Wow. All right, there you go. Alex P. Alex NPC. Iball says, wait, Alex T has friends? Well, listen. When you win CTWC 2 times in a row, you'll have friends too, Iball. Oh, this is Alex. This is Alex G. All right, let's go. The pieces are here. The pieces. DA196D Steels, thanks for the pin. Appreciate that. That's right, Tetris. Super Bowl should be in 2 weeks. The Dolphins are in. That's right, Tetris. Hope that's not a spoiler, anyone. Dolphins are in. Your friend is gone because you lost game 1. Is that why? He's like, wait, bro, you lost game 1? We're out of here. Stolen Short Sword, $5 contribution. Both players are ready. DA196D. Game number 2. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Anyway, yes, thank you. Thank you to Stolen Short Sword. We put in $5 to promote something. Now, usually it's $10, but we're going to let Short Sword as a friend of the channel, so he does a lot of work. So we'll let Short Sword do it. And, you know, CTAP not making any money here. You know, TNP, they're making a ton of money, so they can afford $10 shout outs from our borrow. But Short Sword, they're more of an upstart here. T-spin here for Alex. Gets underway, 3 straight Tetrises. Short Sword says, watch Alex T play tap in CT app 3 versus Odin Logi at t.tv/STOLENSHORTSWORD at 13:45 UTC. You got the $5 ad read. $10 ad read is good. You'll get the good read at 10, but you get the Walmart ad read at $5. No, watch Alex T play tap in CTAP 3 versus Odin Logi at twitch.tv/stolen short sword at 13:45 UTC. That was the message. Thank you, Short Sword. Appreciate that. 205 for Alex T, 145 for Dog. Game number 2. This is a best of 5. The winner goes to the semifinals. Wait, they are ranked 2 and 3. Who is 1? Blue Scooty is 1 right now. Because he's won Masters 3 times in a row. But then again, Masters just is rinky-dink online tournament, so I don't know why people are over-indexing on 3 Masters in a row. You got the current world champion here. Why isn't he number 1? Right? What the heck? 297 for Alex T, 242. It's just some, stupid online tournament, guys. Tetris for Alex, 324. 242 for Dog. Tetris for Alex, 371 through 72. This is pretty good. There's a single, and there's a double, and another double, and there we go. Finally, Tetris for Alex, 399 through 81. Speaking of Stupid Tetris, the Stupid Tetris Monthly finale is tomorrow. We're going to have a semi-final match. Zoltan is already waiting in the finals. We're going to have a semi-final match between Pichek and Poet. No, not Pichek and Poet. Pichek and... Pichek versus Ryan Hamburger. And then Poet is going to play against the loser of the semifinals. We're going to have a third place match. So Poet is signed on. He's actually in Zoltan's home. So Pichek, Zoltan, and Poet will be in the same house. And poor Ryan Hamburger on the outside looking in. 537 for Alex T, 380 for Dog. February STM quals finally hit 16 players. Yeah, that's another good thing. Qualifiers for February are open. So please, if you do want to play in February, we got 2 events going on, a Masters event and Stupid Tetris Monthly Crunch Mode. So if you have Tetris Gym, you've probably got Crunch Mode. And that is a 4-wide play field, like right in the middle of the board, and level 29 starts. And it's actually fairly accessible even for DAS players. So when the qualifiers started, the top score on the world record list was the number 3 score on the world record list was a DAS score. So it's definitely DAS accessible. So consider playing in crunch mode. 640 entry into 19 for Alext. Dog gonna enter at 481. So it's a 200,000 point lead for Alext. He is ahead by between 6 and 10 lines. That's a factor. So when those lines even out, it'll be a little closer. So please consider qualifying for these events. Go to go.ctm.gg. Go.ctm.gg. You'll find the links to qualify there. Yeah, get in there, Steels. You are an STM merchant. What is the format for the tourney? It's going to be 16 players with no 500K left behind. So anybody that gets a 500K, even if their other two scores are garbage, will get in. Yeah, Steels has played 3 CTMs and 3 DAS Masters. So you're like in every CTM. I mean, STM. 880 for Alex, 667 for Dog. Oh, uncozy Vits alert. Rip. It's all right. We're okay. Tetris for Dog, 727. Dog, 200,000 points back. Now we have a lot can happen between now and 330 lines. Tetris for Dog. Alex has got the max out. He's on 26. Dog uncovers. Alex uncovers. Tetris for Dog. Tetris for Alex. Alex still about 200 and almost 220,000 points ahead. Tetris for Alex. He's got 5 lines to go until 29. Speed is going to double. Dog still 13 lines to go. Keep track of their entry scores here. B88, Alex, long bar in. He's going to transition in with a C24, 1.2. 1.224. Oh, Alex kind of in trouble. Long bar gets over, so now he's got some real cleanup to do. Dog in at A10, so about a 210,000 point lead for Alex that transition, but he's in trouble. Wow, and he got that long bar over to the right side. If anybody can clean this, it's Alex. And that left side might be cooked. We'll see what he can do. And no, that's going to be a top out. So the chase down target for Dog is C89. C89 is the chase down target. This is a 250,000 point chase down, and Dog is up high, and he hangs a bar on the right side. And Dog is going to top out, and he will not be able to complete the chase down, which was a very doable chase down. Tetris is here over 30 to 40,000 points, and so yeah, he is not going to do it. So Alex T going to tie up this game. My word. All right, we're going to run the ad. So players, you can take a moment. The ad will be running. So if you need to get a drink or get up and do something, that's the right time to do it. So players, yeah, just be prepared for ad break after game 2. We got to get these ads in. So thank you for accommodating us. We're trying to pay for this whole thing, Trying to stick around. I'll put the pieces in the chat, though. You can have the pieces if you want. C8 1B46. Thanks, Joe, for the pin. Appreciate you. All 4 long bars hung. I mean, nuts. You remember that? What was that? What was that? I think we had the line spin media, or maybe it was a short with cheese hanging those long bars on the left side, those 3 in a row. That's in my head forever. All right, 20 seconds. CA1B46. Okay, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There it is. All right, both players ready. What was once a best of 5, now a best of 3. Alex T and Dog in 3, 2, 1 Tetris. So yeah, Alex T getting, you know, well, maybe unlucky piecewise, but a little bit lucky that Dog wasn't able to chase that down, because that was very doable in game number 2. And I mean, both players really hitting kind of the same sequence around the same time, and then Dog kind of under tapping those bars. Tetris for Dog 50,000 and Alex T 50,000 as we get underway in game number 3. The first 5 times that these players met in top tier competition, so anything on Liquipedia, the first 5 times Alex won those. That was Classic Tetris League, CT, like, and 3 CTMs plus Mega Masters. And yeah, Dog didn't beat Alex T until. Oh no, that's not true. Actually, there was a 2021 one I missed. So Dog won the first meeting, and then Alex ripped off 5 in a row. Then Dog finally beat him again in August of 2023. These two met in the finals of our Tap Masters event. Speaking of tap tournaments, our Tap Masters events, they met there. Alex T was the winner of that, 3-1. We're going to be looking to run that, I think, in March or April. Tap Masters 2. Now the C-Tap tournament is on number 3, so we're lagging behind a little bit. Hopefully you'll forgive us. A 222 for Alex Longbar in Tetris for him. 242 for Dog. And a Tetris to 265. The players 3,000 points apart. Just about the halfway point to level 19. Here in this 18 phase. You double their scores right now and you'll get approximately what their 19 entry would be if they stay on this pace. So kind of trending toward mid 500 transitions, unless they can pick it up a bit. CTAP 3 is set to end mid to late March. Okay. Well, I guess it's going to be like a tap revival in March or April. Oh, Chen, what's going on? Thanks for hanging out. Someone says, Vandy, I am muted. I don't think I've been muted. Happy Sunday to you as well, Chen. Thank you. You're in a loud Jollibee. I've never had Jollibee. Do we have one around here? I think the closest one is like Houston. I don't think there's one near me. I would love to go. All right, 7 Texas locations. Let's see where they are. Arlington, Missouri City, Dallas, Plano, Houston has 2. San Antonio has 1. So I guess I could go to San Antonio. I don't know where Missouri City is. What the heck is that? I never heard of that. 509 for. I've been in Austin now 19 years. I don't know any of the counties, or I know like, you know, maybe 5 or 6 cities. That's about it. Like, there's too many. I almost don't know anything about Texas. Yeah, I think San Antonio has one. Northwest Loop 410. I don't know what that is. I don't know San Antonio at all. 557 for Doc. 555 for Alext. Kingsman says you're not missing out on anything special there, Vandy, with Jollibee. I don't trust you, King. I don't trust you at all. I'll trust Mari. $610 for Alex on 20, $634 for Dog. So Dog ahead at that time, but Alex Teagan going to tie it right back up. Ask Mari, he knows more about Jollibee. Yeah, I would say trust my gut later. 30 minutes from the house, you'll pass unless it's amazing. Oh my God, 30 minutes. Oh God. 30 minutes. People people are like, I'm not going to go there. It's 30 minutes away. Yeah, people will spend like 30 minutes scrolling on their phone sitting on the toilet. You know what I mean? Like all right, Tetris for Alex, 730, 729 for Dog. There's a skimming of Tetris for Dog, 758. How did you know in case... how did I know you were doing that right now? I mean, that's Kingsman, half of Kingsman's life. Kingsman's life is 1 quarter Tetris, 1 quarter family, 1 quarter sitting on the toilet scrolling, and the other quarter eating. That is Kingsman. $860 for Dog, $899 for Alex T. He doesn't sleep. No, he eats when he eats while he's sleeping. $911 here for Alex T. $957 for Dog. There's a Tetris for Dog. The Dog ahead right now by about a Tetris and change, actually. 1 quarter wrestling. You forgot 1 quarter wrestling, Summer B. No, he's eating during wrestling too. Actually, he's probably eating during Tetris. So, and probably during the scrolling as well. A70 for Dog. A17 for Alex. See, you guys are right. CTWC is way better. They don't talk about stuff like this. That's why they've kicked off the broadcast team. I'm not CT1 material. All right, Alex T gets a Tetris down there. 29 brings his stack down very quickly. A skim. Oh, a skim and another skim and a Tetris for Dog B49. Oh no, the double flip of the bar for Alex T. No, that is good. He had the Tetris waiting down there on the left side and he double flipped the bar. Dog is good. In game number 3, the double flip of the bar gets Alex T. So, Dog, you are good in game number 3. Dog goes up 2 games to 1. Yikers. That hurt. I mean, unless you're Dog, then probably felt pretty good. But, man, that hurt to watch. Not like this. Sentient Longbar, I'm just kidding. Longbar, I need something to talk about, okay? So you give me a target, like like driving 30 minutes to a restaurant. I gotta fill up time. I'm gonna make something out of it. Missed the 4-tap for the Tetris, double flip instead of Tetris, which is worse. They both seem very painful. The pieces are here. Alex has got them in A571 D3. Trash talking Kingsman. Yeah, whenever Kingsman shows up, I mean, that's good for at least 5 minutes. Alex is asking his 2 friends for advice. I probably wouldn't ask those friends for that advice. But they got potential. They're doing fine. We're no shame. They're new. But I don't know, you'd think Alex would have, he plays Tetris. You think his friends would be better at Tetris, or at least hey, we're gonna come over and play Tetris, and Alex would teach them things, and like Zoltan, Zoltan teaching everybody he knows how to play no rotation Tetris. Literally everyone in Hungary will be playing no rotation Tetris. A571 D3. Those are the pieces. All right, so Marfram coming in with the stats, by the way, about Club Zero. So pretty interesting. All right, looks like game number 4, Dog up 2 games to 1. Dog looking to close it out. Alex needs to win to stay in. 3-2-1 Tetris. So we're talking about Club Zeros last time. All the Club Zeros documented. Now, there may be some that didn't get documented. It's possible. But in open tournaments, right? Open play style tournaments, the last one in CTM was that Alex T January finals. That is the last time that someone Club Zero'd in CTM. There are also previous Club Zeros from Eric ICX in 2021, Hydrant Dude in January 2021, and Professor L in 2018 January, the second ever CTM. There's only 4 in CTM history. There have been some in CTWC, including Blank, Nevinator, and Tristop. Tristop, the most recent one, 2022. And then CTL people, Club Zero all the time because you know, no one takes it seriously. No, I'm just kidding. It's a total joke that people take it seriously. CTL is a great organization and high level of competition, but there's been 3 in CTL. Last one in 2024, it was Cole in the group stages. All right, a skimming of Tetris here for Dog 139. Is Alex okay? Yeah, he looks okay. He looks fine. Wait, does he not look fine? He looks fine. He's good. Tetris, what is CTL? Says Q Pup Jesus. Yeah, I know. What is it? All right, Alex is going to go for it. He is going to go for, oh boy, this is, oh, he's going to do it. He needs a bar to the left. We blocked the well. I think he thought that was going to be a burn, so he needs to get that bar, and he needs to get it. So this is a bad time for a drought, and he's going to get the bar over, but he's got some stuff to work on. Yikers. 160 for Alex, 234 for Dog. There's the dirty triple for Alex. That'll help him bring this stack down. All right, he uncovers that column 5 well, and there's the bar. So Alex fixes it all up. He's back 80,000 points early. Kind of on pace for a 400K 19 transition. I would expect his pace will be much better in the back half of the 18 phase. Kingsman with the 33-35. That's going to get us up to 1694.69. So thank you, Kingsman. 1694.69. Hey now. Kingsman, you earned the hey now. I'm not a person who does the hey now, but you earned it with that. Nice little burn there for Doug. Yeah, I'm not a hey now guy. But you earned it. Thank you, buddy. In chat, he says, watch CTL Prime Time, hosted by Ronkley in 30 minutes on the Classic Tetris League channel. So Kingsman with something to promote, and he's going to pay $33.35 to promote it. I think that's going to destroy his customer acquisition costs, but Kingsman believes in his product, and he's willing to put his money behind it. 328 for Alex Longbar down the middle, column 7, 1 row up. And that's going to be a Tetris 351. Dog, 493 through 102. Kingsman putting his weight behind CTL. Oh, wait. Well, that's kind of an unfortunate way to put it, I guess. 541 for Dog. We got enough in the budget for some marketing. Thank you. Appreciate that, King. $384 Alex. Dog 564. All right, Alex T into 19, just under 400. So pretty much his pace stayed the same throughout. Dog, one more line to burn. And he could be outpacing. If he gets this Tetris here, he could be, no, he's not going to get it. But outpacing Alex almost by 200,000 points at the 19 transition. This is going to be tough for Alex. This is tough for anybody, that left side. How do you fix this? Oh no, that's gonna be a top out for Alex at level 20. And Dog is good in game number 3. Dog, you will be moving on. To the top 4. GG's to you, Dog. You are the red bracket winner. There he is. Look at that. Congratulations, Dog. Alex, you played great. Very entertaining. Odd game 3 or 4, but you played awesome. So hopefully we see you again in future months. And assuming we get to our $2,000 incentive, you made the prize pool. So there you go. GG's, Dog. You'll be taking on Blue Scooty in the semis. I mean, that is a killer matchup. So congratulations. Played great. And we'll go ahead and report that. We'll show you the brackets. 3-1 Dog. And make sure to look up Michael Kahn on Spotify. All right, let's show you the bracket. So here's our top 8 bracket. This is where we stand. I got to refresh it here for everything to show up, but yeah, I mean, it's shaping up to be a doozy here. Scooty versus Dog, 2 and 6. Cobra's up there and is going to face one of Sidnev versus Pixelandy. That is a very interesting matchup. However that goes, very interesting. This semifinal has got a lot of Masters wins. Is this the most? Blue Scooty's got what, 9? Is he at 9? And Dog is at 12. So that's 21 total. That's got to be the record for a matchup. And then Cobra in their number 1 seed. I mean, this is super interesting. Sidnev gets in. She's won only, you know what I mean? But she's got 1. Andy has got 5. There's a lot of firepower on the red and green half, and then, you know, some potential here for, you know, a couple people to get a very important win. So this is very interesting. Bro said Scooty, Dog, this isn't the 4th month in a row. I mean, these two are always going to end up against each other, but and some of those are finals and semifinals. That's pretty nuts. So anyway, we're going to see you guys in when? We're going to see y'all in 2 hours and 21 minutes for some DAS Masters. You're going to see Cobra versus Andy, which, you know, if things break a certain way, could be a semifinal match in Masters, but it's going to be a top 16 match in DAS Masters. Here, we'll show you. Yeah, Pixelandy versus Cobra, orange match to get to the top 8. Before that, though, it's going to be the green bracket. Sharky versus Peak, winner versus Bendy's. Oh, so I see. So we've got, yeah, so there, we're still in round 2. So that's going to be a round 2 match. Peak versus Sharky. Winner will take on Bendy, and that will determine a round 8er coming out of the green bracket. It'll be the first round. That'll be the first round 8er on that half of the bracket. So you thought one in 20 minutes? Oh yeah, that is 20 minutes. Right, you're right. 20 minutes. Sorry about that, guys. I totally spaced. Yeah, 20 minutes. So I am going to go offline because we like to separate DAS and Masters. So I'm going to go offline right now, do my thanks to everybody. Here, we'll thank patrons first. Scott Gray, Jane the Window, K9 Tacky, Madelsberger, Mr. Brain. Yeah, sorry, I got totally befuddled here because it was a last minute kind of flibbity flobbity. Mr. Brain and Nate, Corporal Shelby Jr., Troy Dan, Kim, M, Cat, Kid, Javin, T, Jason, Sonny, everybody else, thank you so much. Prize pool, we are now at, what are we at? We are at 1694.69. So thanks to those of you who contributed. Scott Gray came in overnight with the $1,000. Get his big chunk of the way there. Pseudo Kennard with the 46.34. Thank you. Abby Normal 10. Stolen Short Sword 5. Kingsman 33.35. So Kingsman says watch CTL Primetime hosted by Ronkley in 20 minutes, presumably on the Classic Tetris League channel. Stolen Short Sword said watch Alext play CTAP versus Odin Logi at twitch.tv/Stolen Short Sword at 13:45 UTC. I don't know when that is, but okay, watch. I don't know UTC. So thank you for that. And then thank you for the people who supported the channel. New followers: Arch, Noodles, Junior Man, Calta2, Kasani, Perto, Twitch subs: Abby Normal, Cyan Mas, Iball, Jade Hart, Twitch bits 321 from K9, Raid from Retro Cabeza. One of those Twitch subs, I believe, was a gift. That was Cousin Avi, spoonerism there, to Iball. So thank you, Cousin Avi. Appreciate that. Okay, we're going to go offline. We'll be back in we'll start streaming 10 minutes. And then we will have Sharky versus Peak, Winner versus Bendy, and Cobra versus Andy. Okay? Good? Good? Is that all right? Hey everybody, it's your old pal Van Dweller, host of Classic Tetris Monthly, and I'm asking you to do me a favor. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, please subscribe and bang that notification bell. And follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/monthlytetris. Thank you, and have a nice day.